Hi, my name is Gianfranco Ramos, and I am an independent business owner for Wake Up Now. Yeah. Alright. So, a little about me. I came from the country of Peru when I was just a baby. See, my family over there was not living the best of life. At that time, the economy was very bad, so, like many immigrants that came to the States, everyone had the same dream. A dream that everyone used to talk about called the American dream. My dad came here first, worked his ass off, brought me, my mom, and we tried to start a life over here. So, growing up, I was able to witness both my parents work their ass off to achieve a living in the States. It was, decent living. It was a little better than in Peru, but almost the same culture. Constantly work and go home, eat, sleep, bed. Growing up, I would say I was a shy kid. I was a very shy kid. I used to not really speak my mind. I used to get made fun of for doing that. I was different. My demographic around here is different than Peruvian. So I was shunned a little bit. So that made me sort of an introvert. So I didn't usually speak my mind. So a lot of these stuff coming up is my inspiration because I was never able to let go of any of that pain. My parents divorced when I was young, so I kind of went through a lot. But honestly, the aftermath of that is still ringing loud today. You see, you have two households now instead of one, where two people are supporting that one. Now there's two where only one is supporting the other ones. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. I still love my dad. I still love my mom. I still love them to death. But their lives, our lives, got very strained because of it. My dad had a house. We had a house. It was a nice house. It was a beautiful house. I loved that house. I had so many memories in that house. But after the divorce, he just couldn't keep up. We lost that house. He was swimming in debt. So he had to make adjustments, have a lower living. He still worked his ass off. He had a living, no doubt. He's not going to be on the street. My parents would never allow that to happen. My parents are go-getters, but my dad is trying to start a new family. He met somebody in Peru, which is great for him. He found love, but now he has a baby. And she's still learning how to work the system here in the States. So he's struggling. He lives in a one-bedroom apartment with 3 people. Him, his wife, and a baby. And he's supporting the whole thing. I love my dad to death, and I admire him for his hard work and the love that he gives us. He deserves more. My mom, my mom's my hero. She's everything I aspire to. She takes care of mostly me and my brother. We usually live with her. So she takes care of us, she cooks for us, goes to work full time, and goes to school full time. She decided to go to school, go to Springfield College, and get her bachelor's. First in her family. I was so proud of her that day. It was an amazing day. She was so proud of herself. She got a good job. And it seemed like everything was going fine. She had big plans. She wanted to get a house. She wanted to bring her family from Peru here. Mind you, she had no family here. She had no type of support here. No family here at all. So everything's going good with her. She's shopping for a house. Her mom's gonna be here in a week. First time she's gonna be in the States. My mom is so proud of herself, and I could say the same thing. But the one thing that I hate about that is the fact that she never has time for herself. She doesn't have time to go out, to enjoy life, to travel. She takes maybe 3 weeks out of the year to do that. Finally be free, but she deserves so much more. The shit that my parents go through, they deserve so much more than what we have right now. And my brother, oh my brother, he's like, he's about to be 18 soon. He's a tremendous scholar. He studies. He likes to put his mind to a task and never stop. He's always been good with grades. He wants to be a marine biologist. He has his dreams. He wants to go to the best school possible. We want him to go to the best school possible. And in this economy, you know how hard that is? In my situation, do you know how hard that is? My family are already struggling as it is. For us to put my brother in a nice-ass college, they're going to be swimming in debt for years to come. It's possibly that they're never going to be stress-free. That's what I am so afraid of. And this is from my brother's dream. My parents are sacrificing themselves so our dream, mine and my brother's, can come true. Honestly, that's one of the most noble things anyone could ever do. A parent to their child. I've worked a job for about a year. I worked my ass off at this warehouse. I used to just load trucks all day, constantly. It was labor intense. I worked 12 hours almost every day. Broke my back, worked my ass off. Even though there was other people around me not working as hard as me, sleeping on the job, I worked my ass off. I didn't care. I was making sure I was going to be that #1 guy in that job, and I wanted to move up. And I was up for a promotion. I was getting the ball rolling. I was up for a promotion, but instead I got fired. I got fired because somebody wanted to ruin that dream for me. Ruin that dream. I learned a lesson from it, of course. I'm not going to take shortcuts. If you really want to know why I got fired, it's because, I clocked in a little bit, like 5 minutes early like everyone else does, but this motherfucker, he was reporting all that, and once they send it to HR, they're like, we have to fire you, we have no choice, it's policy. And that motherfucker knew that. I know for a fact people don't want to see you happy. They don't. But I'm not mad at them. I'm not. I pray for them. I feel sad for them. Because at one point they were just like me. At one point they were just like me. So when they got hurt like I did, they gave up. And I'm one of the lucky few that didn't give up. No. I believe in the people. I believe in everyone around me. I know people have struggles like I do. I know people worry like I do. And that's my purpose. That's my purpose, to find a better living for my parents. Help my brother's dream come true. And help those all around me have better lives. Live in a better place. With more positive energy. And get out this sad state of depression that we live here nowadays. That's my purpose for doing this. Those are the people that inspire me. And I want to inspire you, and I hope you give me the chance to do that. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.